Dang, if I'd have known he was going to run like that, I'd have some steaks out here.
Right? Oh, crap.
It's been done. Steaks, potatoes, a whole nine yards.
Well, we could eat in front of everybody. We probably should have.
You guys are good.
We're good. Let me turn on these mics. Mics are on. Clip that on you, homie. Hey, we live? We live.
Yep,
Press
yeah,
it
good,
on.
we're good.
Awesome. Hey, everybody.
I'm alive.
Oh, this couch is too
Oh,
comfortable.
wow.
Yeah, we're over there.
Uh-huh.
Hey, everybody. Live from the
Inner workings.
inner workings of Mr. Keeler. Tonight is going to be a different kind of show. We, sorry for the huge delay. Oh my gosh, that was like a 30-minute delay for those of you who are just jumping on. We were watching Transworld live, and that's what we're going to talk about tonight is, I should talk over there. We're going to talk about Transworld live and,
Well, that way you can,
yeah. The upcoming show. So, Transworld, for those of you who don't know, Transworld is I think the biggest Halloween and Christmas show there is.
Period.
It is mind-blowing. Last year we went. In fact, it was January, right?
January, snow on the ground when we started.
Yeah, I called this guy and I said, I saw this video on like YouTube or something about this Transworld thing. I think we should go. You wanna make a booth with me? I think it's gonna be like a couple $1,000.
Let's go.
And he's like, you wanna have it with me? And I'm like, let's go. Even like what's his name said, did he just ask you to go in on a booth? And so we like, all right, let's just do it. No idea, like total noobs. But it was like, let's just do it, an adventure. And it has been probably one of the just great adventures, right?
It's been amazing.
We so since then
40 trips to Home Depot
Yeah.
and Lowe's and
yeah, I mean there's parts of the booth here. I mean, I'm gonna show you around. So anyway, I'm gonna talk about Transworld. Let me finish the story.
Go ahead.
I go so sideways. Everybody tells me, dude, you just go in like 50 directions. But so we went for it, and of course the budgets got bigger and bigger, and like, no, never mind. Like, no halvesies. Let's just take care of it, and let's. But it has been an amazing partnership there. So we took your rig, we built a booth out of foam and stuff from the junkyard over there that we borrowed for a little bit.
it was full redneck.
Oh yeah, man, it was. And the booth was like 10 foot wide. You're in these room with gigantic booths and all these, it seems like just massive booths. And we have our little 10-foot diagon alley hidden, and it goes like, it did go 30 deep.
30 deep. That's right.
Rich Bianco, the president of Transworld, was just overly awesome.
He
like
really
just
was.
very, very helpful to help us get there and make it happen. I mean, several people goes, I can't find your booth. I'm like, where are you guys? And we're like in this little nook between two other big old sandwich booths. It really was like Harry Potter and Diagon Alley. But it was deep and it was really cool. And we have some pictures that we showed that are on our socials. Yeah, from last year.
Yeah.
I should probably pull some of those up if I can find them. You know what? We're just chilling. We have some of our good friends here. Let me go.
I bet we do have them. That was a lot. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I mean, it really was.
let's see. This was, I'm going to go, oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I think you can just go with me. And so that's why I have a laptop. How about I share my screen? Tristan, we good? Can't hear you, Tristan.
What's up? I'm here.
Just checking in on you, making sure we're good. You can hear us. We're good. Everything's peachy. All right.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm going to do share window. And I'm going to choose this one. All right. Can you see my screen, man? Oh, Tristan.
It's a little blurry, but we got it.
Oh, really?
No, just rub your eyes. It'll clear up.
Wonder why. Oh,
Is it
there it
blurry?
goes. It's good. It's better.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good now. It's good now. Yeah.
Interesting. Shoot, I'm trying to see where I wanted to go. Where is the big one? Raw footage. That's it. Okay. It's in this massive folder of 2025. That was 24.
24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's when.
Or did we go in 20?
Was it
20?
No, it was 25. We're in
25,
26.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm a moron. There we go. Look, lots of stuff. Which, by the way, I'm going to show a lot of this stuff at Transworld. Here you go. So here we are, little time lapse of us.
I wonder what you did with this footage.
Yeah, that's us putting this thing together. We're building it out of plywood and and desks, and like you had these foam things already, and like, hey, well, let's use that. That's great. Oh, this is so
I can't
great.
believe we got all that packed in.
I mean, I hope the audience is just willing to kind of reminisce with us and hang out a little bit. But you see, Deep's over here. He's working on illumibots. You see this inner wall. So we have so this is just like tents that we had rigged in, and it's just great. It's great. It's good to go back through memory lane on this stuff. Let's see if this one works. Yeah, so we built like a whole full experience room in the back, sort of, and I think this is just a really great.
I don't think I moved that fast, but
yeah, well, there's Deep. Look at that, cranking out that code.
Wow.
So had a lot of fun. Let's see if we got some finished product in here when we were in the booth. Why don't I see that? Should have been a little more prepared there. Anyway, so we had a good time at that one. So fast forward. So when we were there, we did win an award. We won Best New Product.
That's right.
And
well,
then
we were also in Christmas too, but
no, it was Best New Exhibitor.
That's right, New Exhibitor.
Yeah, we had a really small booth in Christmas. Elliot was there with us helping.
Yeah.
He helped us design and craft that stuff out, and that was just really, really great. So let me go ahead and stop the share on that. How do I stop the share, Tristan? There it is. I got it. All right.
What was really awesome was just everybody between customers and vendors, and just everybody there was so just overly welcoming and helpful, and it was just great camaraderie. Really, really awesome experience.
I gotta say, it did freak me out, man. That's the first time I walked down, and like the amount of gore of just was like, what? I mean, I haven't even been to haunted houses with that much gore. Just in the aisleway, like, hey, how you doing, sir? And then just that wasn't all like that. And of course, there's this beautiful Christmas thing with anyway, so look, if you haven't been to Transworld, I can't recommend it enough. It was a great experience. And that's where we kind of really kicked off there. We sold out of all our inventory very quickly. We had some raw materials we brought. So at night, we we're just scrambling all night to make more and get everything ready and then sell out the next day. And it was a phenomenal run. So that was then. And then we did the 2 other Transworlds in Midwest and East Coast. And, you know, driving the truck and loading it up and just living out of that really nice trailer. And so that was good times.
The Love Shack.
The Love Shack.
Yeah.
So that was that year. So now we have grown quite a bit. So from that tiny little thing, now we've got and that's where we were on. That's why we were late. We had Transworld Live is going on right now, and that's their last broadcast show. They revealed a new interactive map that we partnered with them and helped them get that done. And it's elevating the show a little bit. We wanted to give back. I mean, they just helped us so much. So, helped them launch an interactive map, and everybody on that show, that's why we took a little while. They were just going nuts for it. And
I worked really hard to get all that map done.
Good job.
I have a hard time sending emails, but you know.
Yeah, right. Good job.
Yeah.
So apologize for being late. So we got that done. This year we have a 20 by 20, which we built by Chicago. It's like a dark room. We built our own dark room. This year we're going to do it a little different. In fact, when we're done here, we're going to go start assembling. In the next couple days, we're going to fully rebuild that out. It has 4-wall projections and some models. We're going to do some really neat tricks. Hey, you want to grab? We won't showcase it too much, but grab one of those little.
Which ones?
The mannequin body thing.
Oh.
We just came up with this to put in the booth. Another use for illumibot. So Justin showed me. Actually, if you follow the socials, and we kind of have an insiders channel, Sal had made some really cool stuff on a bus.
Awesome ones.
Yeah, I mean, like all kinds of stuff.
Awesome.
And if that does it right, and it, the key is to get the nose just right. But he's got some great prompts. If you check some of those out on socials, they kind of blew up. What he sent was a really neat trick. When you project on this side, it has this 3 different like eyes looking at you effect. We will show that live next Thursday when everything. This will be set up in our booth. Some that way, some that way. So, just getting some booth ideas. Like just an hour ago, we're building your stand to display these enclosures. You don't have to show this one, but we said there's just a little space to show underneath the where the ground stakes go in. And says, hey, let's turn that into a rat hole and make like an animation on this display with plexiglass. And so why not?
We're going to try it.
So mini animations to 3-story building kind of stuff. In Halloween, we got the 20 by 20. And in Christmas, we have a 40 by 40. And we have all the components arriving tomorrow. I've been working with Paul Landry, who has been critical at getting, it wouldn't happen without Paul at all.
No.
To build a 40-foot building, fake facade building house. And then we'll have a couple of towers with some brand new model views, BenQ projectors, 5,000 lumen. It's kind of a new thing they're just revealing. We're going to even look into double stacking, which I'm not always a fan of because it's kind of tricky. But if you want a low budget way of going to 10,000 lumens and not spending 13 grand, this is a tricky way to do it. So we're going to try that out and see if we can get max lumens on it. So Christmas will be fun, and that's what we're planning. So Transworld, anything else we want to say about Transworld?
No, everybody needs to show up.
Show up. If you can't show up or you're across the pond or whatever it is, we will be doing our live stream early next Thursday from 3 to 5 Central Time.
Oh, are we really?
Yeah, so we can do it on the show floor.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
Yeah, we're going to do it live on the show floor, 3 to 5. You'll be in our Christmas booth, and we'll broadcast over to our Halloween booth.
Oh, that'll be awesome. All
assuming the internet works. Crossing all the fingers, right?
I'm going to cross my legs, too.
Cross them legs.
Uh-huh.
Cross it all. All right, cool. Let's check. Oh, there we go. Cool comments. Oh, wow. Okay, I got to catch up on comments.
I wasn't watching. My fault.
Wait, do we start from the bottom?
Well, we started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Oh, because they've been on for a while. Hey, guys. We're going to... What's up, Eric? Justin's... All right. Enclosures. Where'd all the... Go ahead,
you should read the one comment after Jose Barrios. No, you read it. It's better if you read it.
What? Okay, hold on. I'm going down.
We have to find it.
What time? Give me a timestamp.
7:46.
Okay, he's way down here.
Whoa.
Holy crap, that's a lot. 1 week baby. Yes, coming up too fast. It's scary too fast. Let's see. Subs. Check here. All right.
You know, you're the one that's scrolling, so you can read a whole lot quicker.
Right? White Wolf. Let's just say I'm using some new engines. Yeah, Michael's teasing the new stuff. Michael gets to play. You know, Michael, we do anything for Michael because Michael is the lifeblood of support. That man
he really is.
It's funny because some people were chatting like, man, I can't wait to go to the show. Can't wait to see Michael, who can't be there. But we intend to have him virtually there, so you can still chat with Michael in the booth. But they're like, can't wait to see him, but I'll settle for us. Like, yes, because Michael's that good. We love Michael.
He
awesome. Keeps people happy. All right, I'm getting down to 7. What time?
7:45.
7:45. All right. Wow, there's so many comments. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
7:45. Okay. Point prompt play. Ross running away from Frankenstein illumibot chasing him across the front of the house. He wants a prompt.
I mean, technically, I guess we could do it.
Yeah, technically, we can. Yeah. That's a good one.
We could definitely do it.
Right, we got a better prompt. Ross not being as popular as showing up on his own show. Yes, I am so sorry for not showing up. That was unexcusable. I just didn't time it right. And look, the Transworld Live was really soaking it up, so I had to be there to kind of answer and get the feedback. The feedback was amazing for the interactive show floor. Cool. Let's see.
Hopefully you all caught some of that. If not, you definitely need to go check it out.
Yeah, definitely.
The interactive floor is really awesome.
Okay, so Sal's commenting on, hey, Sal. Sal, by the way, join in anytime. Sal is a great DJ for this show. I love having Sal on. Sal was the calming part of an absolutely chaotic week last week, which is why this is a little bit more of a, let's slow this one down.
Yeah.
Last week we had kids running around, echoes in the ear, and I want to talk about last week for those of you who did see it. It was a great show. It was a terrible illumibot presentation, and the reason why is not really it's because of it was user error. So let me tell you what went wrong with that. One, poor planning. I should have gone out to the site ahead of time and really looked at the floor plan. We tried to do, and a lot of people do this, we try to do too much with too little. That house was a very long, very narrow house and then a lot of roof. And it was too much to catch with a single short throw. It was dark enough, so we got enough lumens. It wasn't a lumen issue. It was definitely a pixels issue. If you try to get too much with one projector and you got to go too far back, the pixels get too big and everything is not crispy sharp, right?
Correct. That's the same thing as what you'd be calling a screen door effect. You'll get these little gray squares.
Yeah, well, the screen door is even bigger. Yeah?
Yeah.
Your pixels are just massive, and so your wow factor's down. What I should have done on that house is went ahead and put two projectors, cut it right down the middle, and done two. And a lot of people ask, does illumibot do blending? And it does not yet. That's something we'll do in Illuma Pro or something in the future. We'll do proper blending. It is a massive technological leap to get that done. It will get done. It's on our roadmap, but
our whole team is blended.
yes, we are blending. But the projectors, we have to definitely do that. So anyway, that was a big problem there. I should have done it crispier so that you can just have two projectors. It would have looked a lot sharper, and by cutting it in half, you massively increase the surface of the projection that would have been on the good part of the house. So it was just the right move. We didn't do that. So the kids still had a great time. Some of them looked really good. We put dinosaurs, we put everywhere on there, but in hindsight, I would have done it a little different. All right, let's look at some other, let's see, we decorate for them. So it's great. They can finally be a big part of it and say what they like on the house. And yes, Eric, absolutely.
And if y'all have any direct questions, you can always ask. I mean, if it's something, we may not always know the answer, but we do our best.
For those of you chiming in, Michael is really stressing a little bit about getting them prompts right. You're going to do great, Michael. Look, every time
kill it.
You're going to kill it. He likes good suggestions for great prompts to have at both locations, Christmas and Halloween. You're going to do great. But if you have suggestions for Michael on what to put, throw it in the chat. Oklahoma, where the wind comes from, sweeping down the plain from Sal.
That's right.
Yes, we do look too comfortable. It's these couches, like, I mean,
I can't help it.
I just can't, right? It's a time to chill a little bit, nice and blurry. All right.
It's going to be chaotic in about an hour and a half.
Why is that? Because we're going to be tearing stuff apart?
It's demo time.
All right, great. I think we're caught up. All right.
Okay, good.
So we're going to announce, so far
see if
CFM in your boxes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, before we get to, I want to finish up with Transworld.
Yeah, let's do that.
Then let's go to Enclosures. All right. So at Transworld, we plan on having about 8 announcements. A few of them I'll kind of leak out or have been leaked out here. Let me go to my list of announcements just for my own sake. All right. So installer network. So we are really, in fact, we're probably going to release the pre-sign up for installer network tomorrow. So all those who got on the waiting list to become installers for illumibot and get into that program, you'll obviously get discounts. We will be able to send referrals when people ask us, hey, do you have someone who can just put this in the ground for me? The full kit. We can send those to you. We can give you support. We can help you with a network of other installers for ideas on how to charge, what to charge, how to quote people, how to make good money as a business doing installations. You've been doing installations for a while.
Definitely have. And every time you do one, you learn something new. But the more you do, the better you get. And that's really the only way to experience is key.
Yeah.
So, but this changes the game, and people are seeing it. So it really is
Game
way
changer.
better
Yeah.
than just plain Christmas lights.
So, and it's a good mixture with Christmas lights.
Yeah, you can still mix it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that launches probably tomorrow is the game plan. You can go ahead and get pre-registered. We have a calendar full of training events. The events will be, I'll kind of give you a vibe on how the training goes. So if someone signs up to be an installer, they buy a installer demo kit. It is key to have a demo kit. For example, here's the bright news about last week's show. So last week's show, it came to be because the previous week, if you followed, we were just doing a free demo at someone's house. I saw their house. We were going to look at doing some stuff for them from another company I have. And I saw it and I just fell in love with it. It says, I've got a prompt on this house. Can I do this for our illumibot Live? No problem. Loved it. So we just were messing with their house for about an hour and a half. And neighbors from the street were walking by and they'd say, hey, can I get my family and bring them back? And we're like, come on.
There's nothing better.
They were prompting on the house, having a great time. Well, one of the families said, will you please come to my house and do this? And I thought we'd do it in a few months, but I said, no, let's just do it. So that's what we did last Thursday. And they invited the not entire neighborhood, but like 41 people showed up. Some influential people, by the way, kids, everything. What's neat is we had a couple of guys who are going to be some Hattiesburg installers for us. We need installers in Hattiesburg. I don't want to do it. I want to support installers. So a couple of my friends who have a Christmas light hanging business during that part of the season, they were there. We had 6 leads, 3 hot leads like I want to quote and 3 like I'm interested. 6 leads came out of that one free have a good time party. It was awesome.
Just from shooting some images on a house.
Just from having fun. Just having fun. So
I can't go wrong with it.
When people see it, they want to know. They ask the question, okay, how do you get it? How much do I want? So we're going to train people how to do that. The training goes like this. It is, it's about a 4-hour Zoom training. We go into all the ways to screw up an installation. I know that part really good.
Yeah.
Like that one time, right? Okay, if I would have planned a little better, that installation would have been a lot better. So we're going to teach you how to screw up and then how to not screw up, right? How to market, how to prompt, just a lot of good content. We'll take a break for dinner, and it is the trainees or the trainee company's responsibility to have their kit ready, and because we'll be training with it, and then to have someone, a legit someone, and their house to go to and do a fun demo, just like we did on the lives. And we'll walk you through it. We'll be there on a Zoom kind of live. I've done these installs remotely, so we'll do that via Zoom. We'll help you figure out all the troubleshooting, and that way you can check off as certified that you are now good to go and go conquer the world. And then you're part of our premier support network. So we're going to make sure you get priority support as you're trying to make quotes. I had someone who's kind of signed up for that, and there is let's just say a major, I don't want to say, but a major potential client, like a commercial client that is interested in doing a big deal on some projection mapping. So we talked about that and how to price it and how to structure it and where to place the projectors. And so our aim is to provide that kind of support for this network.
That'll be fantastic.
So that's anyway, that live. That's one of the things we'll be revealing at Transworld. Those who did the pre-sign up that are part of these shows, they get a heads up. They get first dibs at the calendar and everything else, and that'll go live probably tomorrow, unless something goes sideways. I anticipate before lunch tomorrow's the goal. Another thing we'll reveal is just some new models that we're coming out with.
Lots of people are waiting.
Yeah, there's definitely some better models now, and some little less expensive, which is great. So that's coming out, and then we kind of previewed it and showed it at Transworld Live, but a great collaboration with Froggy's Fog. It's called the Aquaflame. No, they have the Aquaflame.
Yes.
We didn't make the Aquaflame. Hey, we made an Aquaflame. Sorry, Froggies. No, they have a really great. It's an ionizer, not an atomizer.
There you go.
It shoots. It's not fog. It's like a steam vapor that seems like, but it turns into nothing, so it doesn't leave a residue, doesn't fog up your room. They have LED lights that make it seem like fire burning, but instead we developed this unit that slides right on top, and it takes all that fog and shoves it into a very thin sheet, a fog sheet, a laminar flow. You have to move the air around, do all this kind of fancy technical stuff, but we create the sheet so that you can project and do 3D projections, and you just say stuff and it turns into it. We'll showcase that at a couple of places at the booth. I'm going to pause.
Oh, yeah?
I am. I talk too much.
Okay.
Hello from Hawaii. Hey, Jeff.
What's happening, Jeff? Yeah, we probably should answer some questions since I just said ask them.
So if you're interested in getting on the pre-list, now's your chance. Send it to installers at what? That is the wrong address. Who put that? That should be installers at illumibot.ai. Tristan, you can change that email.
I'm blaming you.
Wasn't me.
Denial's the first sign.
Did I?
Yeah, well.
Installers at illumibot.ai would be the goal. Let's get, if we don't have that one, should probably go fix that. Hey, yeah, Brett, nice to see you. Yeah, we were doing the Transworld map. That was super dope. That was fun. Puerto Rico. Yeah, so, Jose, I think he won't be at Transworld, but we're going to try to sneak him some Transworld deals. So,
I'm not telling anybody.
Don't tell anybody. We're going to try to hook him up take care of our peoples. Anyway, you get to see Aqua. It's a Flame.
There you go.
Right? That's the little thing that goes on. So it's going to look really cool. We were filming it the other night, and
it's awesome.
It's fun. It's really neat. There's
another neat tool.
There's some really big clients excited about it, so I can't wait to let them play with it at the show. There's about 5 other reveals, and I was informed very sternly by Rachel, who does our socials, don't tell them. Don't let them out. So I only let 3 of the 8 out here. All right. Yes, we need Idaho Skelly. Of course we need Idaho installers. We need installers everywhere. We get requests from everywhere. I had a request in Hawaii, and it's like, you got installers out here? And I'm going, actually, no, I don't. And last year, when we were just babies, we had people asking us all the time, look, please, I'm out here in this area in California. No one will come do this. So what we want to do, and part of the reason they won't do it is because technically, projection mapping is kind of hard, or it has been. And our mission is to take the friction. And in the seminars, I'll talk about kind of 3 main areas of why the friction's there. The installation part, that's a lot of friction. Like, how do you choose the right one? How far back do you go? What surfaces work? Like all the different ambient light's the big killer. So
we streamline it pretty well, though. I mean,
well, we won't rest until we find every point of friction that we can knock out for you. But so we'll teach you about how to be more confident in your installs and quotes, how to make the content, right? Just setting up and doing prompts and get you kind of really going there, and then how to create shows. One of the reveals at Transworld, which I'm still not going to say what it is, I did good, Rachel, okay. I did good, is taking a big friction point out of show creation, like full long show creation. If that's just not your cup of tea, there's some exciting stuff coming down your way. And next Thursday, you get to find out what that's about. And then just marketing it and other things if you want to make it into a business.
Plenty of room there. Absolutely.
Can insiders and admins become installers as well? Michael so wants to do it. I know he does.
I know he does.
Don't worry, Michael. We got you covered. So, all right.
We're putting the right email in the chat, by the way. In a second.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I'll take the blame for the email.
So, and again, so look, I'm excited about Transworld. They're great people. It's just been a great experience. We did get to announce that we're winning another award at the Oscars, the Oscars.
Yeah.
And
it's the same thing.
Best new vendor under 5 years. And what an honor, right? From when we started, and like, hey, you want to go to this thing, to like just
You got some 2x4s?
you got some 2x4s and some foam, to like just being part of the Transworld family, and having you guys a part of the illumibot family. I can tell you, none of this would have happened without friends and people like this guy, like the guys that are going with us. A lot of the guys on this channel are going to go with us to this, and just said they called me up and says, dude, I got my tickets, I got my hotels, I'm going to be there, I'm going to work your booth for 4 days. I'm like,
it's amazing. Between that, the just customers alone, you know, it just
great. It's great.
It's a good family.
Okay, let's pivot. We are at
pivot.
We are here at your shop. When I walked in, since it's been a year since I've been here, ish. No, because I was here later. Anyway, it's been a while.
Yeah.
This whole area has changed. So why don't you give us a tour of the Enclosure factory?
Ah, well, okay.
All right, let's check it out.
You don't have to bring a camera.
I am. I'm gonna bring it.
Consider it brought. Is that what we're doing?
Let me see. Let me unplug this. Can you grab this table, just so it doesn't snag my Oh, that hurt.
You're killing the old booth.
All right, I'm good. Let's follow Justin around. Tristan, we still good? You can hear us good?
Yeah, we got you.
All right.
Oh,
This is your show now.
I don't really want to do the show. Well, you can turn around because a lot of people are probably asking. So, and then we'll get to some Enclosure questions too. This was our old booth. I mean, this is what we started with. This is literally just some pink foam. The whole roof, all of it is just pink foam and some 2x4s. And man, did we...
That's a projection.
Yep.
And there is now where the projector is. But yeah, just a three-dimensional thing. This looked great, man. This was such a great booth at the time.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. All this is where we put all of our inventory that we're actually finishing up. So everything has each slot. Let me rephrase it. Each slot has a different variation. So between enclosures that are done, that are awaiting equipment, versus enclosures that are already finished with bots ready to ship. Hey, you can't be showing off all of the goods we're taking.
Oh yeah. Hey, that's number 9. That whole product line that I almost just showed. We were going to show that next week. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oops. Yeah, you didn't see that. My bad.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if you're supposed to be showing that.
If you haven't seen some of the Justin's enclosures, here's one of the demo units. So why don't you talk about this enclosure a little bit?
So we had a question earlier. Somebody asked about the CFMs that are in these enclosures. So these fans we had custom made. They carry a 3-year warranty. They're ball bearinged, 3,000 RPM, move a ton of CFM, and that is just to make for sure that your equipment's running cool. We do have a washable filter if you proceed to want to use one. Mm-hmm. If you're running the new style projectors, you don't have to. They're a sealed unit, but irregardless, it's still in there for every enclosure. The bot and all of the electronics are seamless in the lid. So if you haven't seen this, this is what this is. So you have a power button, your bot is already installed for you. And then all you do is just set your projector in, turn it on, and rock and roll.
Power, fan, all that good stuff is in here.
Absolutely.
And then how do you stick it in the ground?
So you're going to see these augers. So down here.
Ooh, let me get underneath here. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. So if this is ground level, these augers are tempered steel. You can mount this enclosure as far down as you wish, depending on your shot. But we always ask that the actual auger, which I'll get you one. Here's a better, here, let me move this over here so that way we don't give it away.
All right.
Yeah. There we go.
Whoop, found it.
Ta-da. So when people ask, well, how do you keep it from getting stolen? This is how. So these are augered into the ground, and then you set your enclosure on top and actually bolt it to the ground.
Yeah, and depending on your soil base, like when we did Rich's house in,
yeah,
I mean, we were in a rock
Yeah, we had a
instantly.
huge impact. So since that point in time, we used to have these really large augers, and I've swapped them out for a smaller fin that will actually get a better bite. That will help transition between soil contents all over the country. So the really large ones are amazing, but if you have a bunch of rock, you know, you're out of luck. And then the very rare few people that just have nothing but rock, well, hit us up directly and we've got some.
If it's real soft though, like I think Jay's was pretty soft, you just ram those, you just put the box down lower and ram those suckers down deep.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And you'd be hard pressed to get it out. And everybody says, well, how tough is it? Well, we probably will be releasing a photo of an F-250 that's parked on top of one.
Oh, the boxes themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
those are pretty tough boxes. And you know, even with the augers, like if it's real soft, like on mine, when I put mine in, I poured concrete down there and then ran those. No, I did wood stakes, but not in the augers. But if you're concerned about rip ups, but once you do that, man,
that's right.
Anything is stealable. A car is stealable.
Yeah, everything
is stealable.
That's right. It's
But
just
you can
a
make
deterrent.
it real different. Yeah,
that's right.
That's great.
And there's also expansion in the lid. So if you wanted to put an air tag or you want to put a vibration sensor, whatever it is, a lot of people do that, and we don't say no to it. Absolutely, for sure. So if you want to pan this way, this is just literally, here you go. This is our world every day for about 13 hours a day or more, depending on what happens. So every stage, every desk has a different spot where the enclosure is getting to a finished product.
Right. Yeah. It was asked on the chat if we will have, I think your shirt. So we have these shirts. Justin made. He's like, bro, I'm going to make some cool shirts. So we got Justin just making some really cool shirts. He asked, will these be for sale at the booth? We should bring some.
Okay.
And look, but that's part of the reveal. We that's one of the things I can't talk about yet.
Okay.
But just you'll find out about you'll find out about something around the lines of that question. Oh, there we go. At Transworld. That was a good question. Can we get some of these cool shirts? Can we get some swag?
Some swag. Okay.
You never know.
Yeah, possibly.
Okay.
There's a couple things that we're bringing for sure.
What about, so was asked, can you use bulb projectors in the enclosure?
Yes, you can. So you also need to make for sure on the size though. So some of these older bulb projectors are very large, the footprint, so the actual physical size of the projector. So I would suggest that you just take a measurement and make for sure that it will fit inside. We have the measurements on the website, but also the fan can be alternated between sides. So if the heat is exhausting out one side, we advise go ahead and move the fan to that side.
Yeah, you can swap those fans. Yeah,
that's
so
right.
important. You
Absolutely.
want the least distance traveled. You don't want that heat to get sucked across the thing to get to the exhaust.
Right. Yeah. If you're not a handy person or whatever the case is, you could do it. We would advise to swap it for sure.
So there's a comment from my brother from possibly the same mother. It's Michael Arroyo. I don't have a Michael Arroyo in my family, but Arroyo is the last name. That's my last name.
Okay.
He says, had no idea you're all in my backyard in Tulsa.
Oh, well, what's happening? Give us a shout, Michael.
Yeah, we'll be here for a few days building stuff.
Yeah.
Holler, bro.
We're gonna be covered smooth up.
Yeah, we're gonna be
for sure.
It.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
it's great.
Hope you all enjoy it.
It's great. So yeah, a bunch of inventory back there. So anyway, enclosures are important. You know, Dawn was sending me. I'm going to be talking about enclosures. Oh, let me flip this around. I'm going to be talking about enclosures at the seminars, the installer seminar, and Don Cartier, for example, and several others in the chat have built some really amazing enclosures, like where they just went all in on crazy stuff. So they're sending photos of those. Of course, these are just like illumibot, made easy for you. Like if you're not feeling it and you just want it done for you, then that is some high quality stuff. You've been doing these for a long time, so you've been iterating and making them better and better, and that's pretty exciting. All right.
All right. I don't know if we'll reveal. We'll say that maybe we have something in the works as well for that world.
Cool.
But it's still going to be.
So
Couple
guys,
weeks.
we just wanted to invite you to Transworld, talk about that. We are going to be just like last time, snowed under every night. We'll, minimal sleep. We are
Wait. Now
What?
this time we're not snowed under. Last year we were snowed under. We had 14 inches of snow.
Yeah.
This year it's 93 degrees. So,
Let me set that down.
yeah.
Hey, that hot gun, heat gun's kind of hot.
Hey, just so you know, I didn't feel that at all.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it didn't even.
I'm
burn
okay.
me.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Awesome, guys. So Transworld. I hope you can either join us live there or join us on the live stream. Remember, we'll be announcing it, but it's going to be from 3 to 5 Central Time. We're going to show everything. Snow. No one said anything about snow. Yeah, no more snow.
Yeah,
it should
no,
be nice
no.
and hot.
No,
Snowed under, as in too much.
too much work.
As always, too much
Yeah.
stuff to do. But we've got a lot of stuff built this time. It's
We
gonna be
do.
good.
We're not starting from scratch.
Mm-mm.
And I mean, kind of over starting at scratch.
If you go to our website, that's a great question. Is the seminar only at Transworld? Can you take training without being an installer?
That's a great
fantastic question.
That's a great
Yes,
question.
that is a great question. I think we should provide that.
I think so.
Just like, and it should be kind of like the installer stuff, some one-on-one. It's a great question. I do have a lot of IOUs on just raw training videos into our 2-minute tutorials and to beef those up. So, of course, I've been saying that for a year.
Yeah, I know. And maybe we need to do one as well where we're actually purposefully messing up just for quick fixes. When people hit the wrong button or
That's easy to do.
well,
I mess up a lot.
Yeah, so do I. But it always helps.
All right, Andy's going to be there on Saturday. Come see us, Andy. Absolutely.
Come on.
Can you give a preview of what peeps are going to see at Transworld? We can. I think we're going to start releasing some of those videos from last time. We have some of that on the socials, Michael. Yeah, we'll get that out there like that.
Yeah, we can get that out there for sure.
Okay, any other questions before? Which booth are you going to be doing it live? You know what? Here is something good. If you go to, Tristan, can you put this in the link, a link in the chat?
Yeah.
Transworldfloorplan.com. And that face tracker's on me. Transworldfloorplan.com. And you will see exactly where our booth and all the other booths are located. You can kind of get a vibe of what's going to be there.
It's
There you
really
go.
awesome.
Transworldfloorplan.com. It just was launched about less than an hour ago. That's what made us late coming here, is we were revealing that with Transworld and going live with that. So transworldfloorplan.com. You can find us there. We'll be in the Christmas side and the Halloween side. Where are we going to be sleeping? In a trailer. But a bougie trailer, like with a TV and a fireplace and a garage, and all this stuff gets crammed into there. Like, you have to ease your way through, and
It's still a good time. It's just a little bit of a drive.
yeah, it's about 5 hours, right, from here.
That's
6.
short. Philly, that was like 27 and a half hours.
We did. We drove to Philly, and that was a haul.
Whew.
Chicago was a little.
Chicago has really short, not very tall bridges as well. We should probably release that video.
I'm going to find it. So
I have it.
One more reminisce. So you have it.
Uh-huh.
So we're driving, and this madman is like YOLO in this expensive monster truck being pulled by a rig. And there's this bridge. In Chicago, the bridges are stupid low.
Yeah.
And I hop out and I climb to the back. And
this is like the 6th or 7th bridge that we keep passing because we're trying to find a taller one. So go ahead. Yeah.
We're passing. The roof of the thing is about that big. I'm filming it, just like we're gonna.
He climbs out of the truck into the back of the truck
while
with
we're
a camera and is filming. And this thing is 1/4 of an inch from hitting the bridge.
It was nuts, man.
Oh, it was
wild.
You're making me sweat right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Transworld is a wild one. It's a great place. I love it.
It.
We will be at Philly. We'll be at East Coast Haunt, and we will be in Chicago. And if all goes well, we will probably be at about 5 other trade shows throughout the year. That is the plan. So we're kind of growing, getting better, revealing some new stuff. Once those infrastructure things can get out, of course, our mission is to not only take all the friction out, but there is a lot of developments in AI, and we're going to really try to pound all those in. So by the time you're ready for fun decorating season this year. It's just going to be a whole new game. Mike, they are sleeping in a 40 by 40 projection booth.
I would.
Yeah, I totally sleep
I
in there.
would.
We did
Yeah.
actually. There's a guard
Yeah.
saying you got to go, and like we kind of just zipped up the door. So you
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's right. Like,
can't see
there's
us.
nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here.
Go ahead. Keep moving.
We actually had to like slip him a little extra, and you're like, I looked the other way, and he let us because we were screwed, man. We had to wire everything up, and we
ran out of time.
We ran out of time, so
And they wanted to kick us out. So,
little cheddar there, and it just kind of greased the skids, and we were good to go.
they were awesome to help us out.
All right. Guys, I'm super excited. I think that's our show for tonight. Next week, 3 to 5 Central. Hope to see you. And
Absolutely. Hope everybody's
yes,
comes in.
the DJ from GA upload a business logo. Yeah, we should be able to do that. All right, awesome, guys. Looking forward to it. And any other questions? I can't wait to see what you create. Peace out.